This is Hank Davis for sportsrule.me, and this is our first video game review. It's NCAA 12. On the graphics and animation front, let me start out by saying that initially I thought this game was NCAA 11 when I first put it in. However, there's some nice lighting effects being done in NCAA 12 that didn't appear in last year's game. When you get into the actual player animations, the graphics shine. The cuts by the runners, the hand position by receivers, and the collision effects during tackles make my eyes light up. On the bad side, the crazy long hair that literally has a mind of its own makes me chuckle every time I see it. Watching hair stick straight out or deliberately flowing in ways that don't make sense leave a lot to be desired. The generic handful of players on the sidelines are back again, and some of them have the same numbers as the guys that you would have on the field do. And the repetitive crappy fans in the stands that react the same way in every game leave little hope for me that sports games will ever deliver on real-life environment. EA really spruced up the menus, but at the expense of speed. The startup menus are sluggish and annoying to me. When you hit the button, there's a little delay so EA can do a flashy, spare no expense livening up of the menu system. But they could have kept that and gave me a quicker menu to navigate. Some people will love this new waste of development time. I, for one, prefer in-game graphics and could care less about the added bells and whistles, especially of a menu system. On to the overall gameplay. On launch day, picking my play was painful. No, I'm not talking about the reduced time you get in college to pick a play. I'm talking about the second of lag I was experiencing when I'd move the arrow pad up or down. I don't know what was going on, but once I plugged my Xbox 360 into the internet, for some reason, this whole problem went away. Now, recruiting was pretty much the same way as it was last year, except for one key thing. Last year, I played a dynasty with Michigan. This year, I'm playing a dynasty with Michigan. And the first thing I noticed was last year, when I would win 5 straight national titles, I still couldn't get 4- and 5-star recruits to even get me in their top 5. This year, I'm getting in everybody's top 5. And it's amazing to see. I'm thankful to EA for fixing that. Now, if you do the recruiting yourself, it's pretty tedious, just like last year. But there's also the CPU help. The running seems more smooth this year, where last year you'd make a mistake on a cut and you were just hosed. This year, it seems a little more forgiving. So they've done an excellent job on tightening up the gameplay and giving you a little leeway to boot. All the mechanics are there for the strategy. Pick a stupid play, get a stupid result. Pick a great play, get a great result. Now, the one thing that's still an issue is that roving middle linebacker that has the hops of Kobe Bryant that can jump up in the air and swat down any pass towards the middle of the field. That's one thing they're going to have to look at some point. That's extremely annoying, but it's in the game. Sound. Here's where the game falls down. Try this right now and let me know if this happens to you. When I throw a screen pass to the halfback for a gain, the PA announcer says, this pass was incomplete, but then he still gives me the yardage. Huh? If the pass is incomplete, how come it's 2nd and 5 now? And that was first down, but the pass was incomplete. Very stupid. Kirk Herbstreit is still a jackwagon. Now, I'm a Michigan man, but in real life, I enjoy the intelligent commentary Kirk Herbstreit gives. On this game, I want to strangle him with the laces of a football. He is constantly bashing your decision-making and even sometimes saying things that absolutely don't fit with what's happening in the game. You're talking about mounting a comeback in the fourth quarter and the team is down 48-0? Come on, Kirk. You can do better than that. The online play seems like it's exactly the same as last year. So I will let the proof be in the pudding for you on that. Finally, let me end this review by giving you my overall take on the game. Last year's game was amazing. I mean, amazing to the point of what else could you freaking do to make this game different? The new animations, lighting, and tackles make this a must for any college football fan. There's a lot that's the same, but when the same is amazing, why would you change it? For me, the commentary could have been fixed, and that would have made this game a 9 or a 10. With that being said, I give NCAA 12 8 out of 10, which is an absolute shame for an awesome game. We'll see if they fix this stuff next year. For sportsrule.me, I'm Hank Davis. See you next time.